Welcome back to Living Dayton, everyone. It is Men's Health Week, and joining us today to talk about a major health issue for men, prostate cancer, is Dr. Rob, America's Fitness Doctor. So welcome.
It's great to be back again.
Always
Thanks
good to have
having
you
me
on the show.
So this is a very important issue for the listeners in the Dayton area and everybody, in the United States. This is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and this year about 250,000 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer.
This year alone.
This year alone. And out of that, about 28,000 men will die from prostate cancer. So we want to get the word out and let everybody know what they need to look for.
Right.
And today I brought a model.
Lovely prostate, I must say.
Yeah. This is the non-medical model, but it'll demonstrate very well. This is the bladder, and people want to know where's the prostate located. And it's located directly below the bladder, and the tube for the urine, which is the straw, comes down right through it.
Okay.
Now, I know what you're going to ask. What is the reason for a prostate?
You beat me to the punch.
And a prostate actually is a gland that secretes fluid that helps with the reproductive processes.
Okay.
And so there are times in a man's life when they get older that they can get swelling in the prostate and they can get certain symptoms that start to occur.
Right, so yeah, and these are the warning signs that we're going into.
These are warning signs we're going to talk about when it comes to prostate cancer. If you're suffering from slow or low flow through the prostate, you urinate a lot at night, it's difficult to urinate, you start having painful urination, maybe blood in your urine, those are all warning signs that you really need to go see your doctor and get a checkup.
Now, are there certain groups that are more susceptible to prostate cancer than others?
Now, that is a fantastic question. I'm glad you asked that, because there is. African American males and men that have a family history of prostate cancer are definitely more susceptible to it, and so we want to be more aware. So in those men, we're a little bit more aggressive at following things.
Okay, so we want to be more aware. How can we be more cautious? How do we even prevent having this issue in the first place?
Prevention is the place to be, and that's what we're definitely going to talk about later in the show.
You'll be back.
What we want to do is make sure that we're living a healthy lifestyle, exercising on a regular basis, having a diet that's full of fruits and vegetables and lean proteins, drinking plenty of water, having your annual visits at the doctor to make sure everything's okay. There is a specific test called the prostate-specific antigen test that there's been a lot of hubbub about in the media lately, because the United States Preventive Task Force came out with a statement saying that mass testing of PSA was not a valuable test.
Okay.
Which is very interesting, because it is a valuable test and one that can be used specifically with individual patients to look at what their problems are. So somebody who's at high risk definitely wants to have PSA monitored.
Okay.
Somebody who's not at high risk, we can take that on an individual basis as to what we want to do with that.
Right, and we were chatting a little bit before the show. This is a very individual, case-by-case situation when it comes to prostate cancer, right?
As is many things in medicine, you really need to sit down and talk with your doctor about the benefits of having the test, and also what are the possible side effects of having this test, what you may end up having to have done in a procedure. Because some of the procedures, the side effects from them can be very drastic and life-changing.
Okay. Now, how regularly should men be checked, and at what age should the regular checks start?
That's a great question. After 40, men should be seeing their doctor on an annual basis for all kinds of health reasons.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rob. We are going to have him later on the show. He's going to be in our Lifestyles Kitchen, so that's always fun, right?
Yes,
All right,
it's always a great time.
We'll see you later. Very good advice for the men in our lives. Now, Natalie has good news for the ladies.